I'm getting ready to live stream, so. Hmm? Alright then. I'm using the HD Mesh version 4. We'll go over that first. So. So we're going to go over the HD Mesh version 4 first, which updates HD Mesh version 3 from X-Plane 10.5 to, I think it was the last one for X-Plane 10. If you don't know what X-Plane, actually HD Mesh version 3 was, it gave greater detail to the actual base mesh for X-Plane. So this is what you're going to be seeing here is there's no ortho scenery. There's nothing like that. So what it's got, like the updated base mesh, updated OSM information from October 2017, and updated buildings. So the way HD Mesh version 4 draws buildings is totally different too. So we're just going to get into, so you're going to have to bear with me. I'm actually live streamed in such a long time, and I've got the flight, my new FCS, the Thrustmaster 1600M. It's got rudder pedals, and I haven't flown with rudder pedals in so long that it gets kind of interesting. So we're going to start off at Innsbruck, and then we're just going to go towards different areas and just have a look at the scenery and see what you guys think. If I have to mute F. That's it. If I can stop muting my mic and my headset. So let's go ahead and let's get started. So we're going to take the Cirrus Vision SF50 since it has the what you call it, the G1000, and I'm actually enjoying the G1000, even though I'm not really flying this a lot anymore. X-Plane 11. I'm just so busy. So we're just going to take off from Innsbruck, and we'll start here. And we'll let up. Nothing's really changed except for the control systems. I'm still using the i7-6700, still using the GTX 1070, 16 gigs of RAM, still a 1 terabyte hard drive. And it's all just still the Asus ROG Republic Gamers. What is it? The CB20 or something like that. So there's really nothing new. So I really haven't noticed anything different. I mean, like the tree lines are going to be different. The road networks are going to be supposedly the real road networks as of October 2017. We'll see. Like I haven't flown at all around my home area on here yet, so I really can't attest as to whether the tree lines and roads are more realistic than what the base explain mesh has. But we shall see as soon as it loads. The blind rudder pedals, I mean, you're used to using like just your joystick and a throttle, and you have the twist motion on the joystick. You get rudder pedals and it's kind of weird. So it's one reason why I'm flying a jet, because you don't get that torque induced yaw on takeoff. So yeah, we are still using XEnviro 1.07. I guess that's the most current one. So let's go ahead and take a look around. We're going to go outside the aircraft here, go up. And I'm not from Innsbruck, I'm not from Austria at all, so it would have to be your own opinion as to what everything looks like. I haven't flown in Innsbruck on the base mesh in so long, I forgot even kind of what the base mesh looks like. So let's go ahead and get into the Cirrus. We'll go ahead and set battery 1, bat 2 to on. Come on, bat 2 to on. There we go. So we have bat 1, bat 2. Fuel control set to auto. Set that to run. I do have that map to a joystick control switch or button. And I'll go over the Thrustmaster 1600 afterwards. So yes. The rudder pedals. So when you look, if you look at the pilot, pull back on the yoke, he looks up. When you push forward on the yoke, he looks down. That's funny. You hit the left aileron, he looks to the left. Right aileron, he looks to the right. That's pretty funny. I really noticed that going on. So I like to set up in a little higher position here in the cockpit. So there's so much you can do with this controller. We're not going to talk about it right now, as I said. We're just going to go ahead and take off the toe brakes and taxi. So I don't play this a lot, so I have to get used to using my rudder pedals. So I still twist the stick sometimes to try to get the plane to turn. So when you're coming from that to rudder pedals, it takes a while. I can't remember where I'm talking about. I can't exactly remember what everything is. toe brakes. Stop pitching to the left. See your body. Actually, flaps. Alright, let's go. I'm thinking we're over on taxi. Just go here. Planes. We have plane mode. So I have to remember what controls are mapped to what on my throttle. Like I said, I haven't played this in months. And I have a new controller. New rubber pebbles. Look how the fog, that clouds just rolling into that valley. It's cool. I love how exit viral models clouds. It does look a little bit, the base mesh does look a little bit more detailed. Just not the jaggedness on the rolling section of the hills here, which you sometimes see in base mesh on the external. See a little more rolling. Probably the best place to look at the mountains. Check out the mesh. unlike most flight control systems, the throttle itself is a slide throttle. So you slide forward and slide back instead of having that rotation. Most throttles have rotate back and forth on the throttle. This is a sliding action, so it's a little smoother. It gives you like pinpoint accuracy on the throttle. It's really cool from the propeller plane because it has a, you don't have to use the throttle with the FCS joystick. It has a throttle. The joystick itself has a throttle. I use that for pitch, not pitch, but mixture. So let's go ahead and just take a look at the joystick itself. So we'll take that, look at that, and then there's no image for the throttle, which is weird. I always thought there was one for a throttle, but we used to be able to see the fronts and stuff of these things, but I guess not. So this is the actual control, the yoke or flight stick. So you have, what is it? There's 16 buttons on here, or 20 buttons on the actual flight stick itself. And then you have, an insane amount of buttons and hat switches and rollers and stuff like that on the actual throttle itself. I wish it gave you a picture of the throttle. I don't know why it doesn't. But it's a really good throttle. If you don't want to pay the $300 or $400 for the rudder pedals for the Warthog or anything like that. And see, let's see, here's location. And see actually if it looks any different. I'm a lot more used to flying in my home area, so even with ortho scenery. So we'll wait for this to load. We're still going to fly the Cirrus Jet simply because I don't really feel like flying my Aerobas stuff, even though I do have it installed in here ever since I updated. Okay, this is what I'll be able to tell whether or not it's a lot more realistic or not. So we're at Culpeper Regional Airport, and we're just going to look around here. So I've actually been to this airport several times in real life, and this road right here does look right. The fence does look right. The hangars look right. As far as what is that over there? Oh, power lines. I really won't be able to tell if we get up in the air. That should be 29 there, and there is a railroad track next to it, so that's realistic. Not that many power lines. Just wanted tree line was a little bit closer to the end of the runway. I could be wrong. One of the things I am going to reinstall on here is the Airport Environments HD, because that's a lot. It's a lot nicer looking package than the base airport scenery. So let's go and we'll take off. So let's go ahead and get our batteries turned on. We'll fly west to the mountains, and then we'll probably land in Charlottesville, and then that'll be it. I just wanted to do a really short video to actually see if there's anything really changed with this mesh as we try to get this battery turned on, which we do have. So we go ahead and start up. We're going to go direct to KCHO, it's Charlottesville outbound. I don't know why Siri is talking. Sure. Twisting the flight stick again to get it to